Hi, believer. And if you're listening to me, I'm here to tell you to enter into your rest. Okay? Now, the journey of faith can be a very tricky one, very complex. Sometimes when you don't understand what is going on, you have a scripture, you're trusting God, you're believing God, you have promises, if you're confessing, you're fasting, you're praying, you're expecting a miracle to happen, but it's just taking time. There's the trial of your faith going on. There's just so much pressure because you want to see the result, you want to see the outcome, and it's taking so much time. One of the principles that God has taught me over the last several years since I started practicing faith is for you to enter into your rest. Okay, anytime you are believing God for anything, one of the things you want to do about it is not to always be in that season where you are anxious. You are worried. You're always praying about it so strongly. Okay, one of the things you want to do is to quickly believe God and enter into the rest of God about that thing. Okay, now that's what Jesus said in the book of Matthew 11:28 to 30. He says, "Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." So Jesus wants to give you rest even before you see the result on the outside. He said, "Take my yoke upon you, okay, and learn of me. I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest unto your souls." Okay, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So if there's a journey of faith, if there's something God has placed on your heart to believe Him for, because first of all, it has to be something that God has placed on your heart to believe Him for, then that thing will not be a burden. It will be easy, it will be light. Okay, but how it becomes easy and how it becomes light is when you quickly enter into the rest of God about that thing. I remember 10 years ago or even more, I was trusting God, believing God to do something major in my life. And while I was worshiping in this church service, God just dropped these words in my heart about rest. Rest stands for rejoicing, expecting, and standing on truth. Rejoicing, expecting, and standing on truth. It's not that you give up about believing that thing, but you are not flustered or anxious or worried or perturbed or always thinking about it. You enter into rest. This was what the Israelites could not do. They couldn't enter in because of unbelief. And why they had unbelief was because they did not have rest. So there's a rest that God is calling you to, calling us to, as we journey as we go on this journey of faith. And that's what He's saying to you as you're listening to me. Enter into your rest. And as you do that, you just realize that it's you feel lighter, you feel happier, you feel more joyful. And guess what? The miracle will come quickly and quicker, all right, than when you are perturbed and wanting to believe that it's you that's going to make it happen. Jesus is going to make it happen for you, but He wants you to enter into your rest. Okay, please share this with someone that needs to hear it. Okay, this is Houston Mission saying, God bless you.